In this video, we're going to look at copying the entire worksheet before and or after another one. So here we want to copy this sheet number 1 before and after this number 2 here. So we are looking at the code now, and we have two main variables here. One which is going to identify the worksheet we want to copy, and then the neutral one, which is the one that we're going to use to copy either before or after. So the one we want to copy is the number 1, as I mentioned before, and the one we want to copy before or after is the number 2. So the way to copy a worksheet is quite simple actually. You just need to use the variable here that we already set, dot copy, and then you just need to specify either after 2 dots equal and then the variable of the worksheet you want to paste the worksheet after, or you're going to use before and then the same exact structure. So here I'm just going to launch the macro to do those modifications, and when I go back to my Excel file, I can see that there's my number 1, the original one, there's the one I created after, which is the number 2 here in brackets, so perfect, and then the one I created before the sheet number 2, which is the number 3 in bracket here. So this is all perfect, it all worked correctly. Now please note that obviously it is going to be the same function that we're going to use to copy one worksheet from one Excel file to another Excel file. The only difference is what is potentially before the one you want to copy, you might want to say active workbook dot worksheet, and then you have the position 1, and then here potentially you would use a variable of another file that you opened beforehand or you created from scratch, and then you just identify that it's after this one. And so that would allow you to move or copy, let's say, one worksheet from one workbook to another. But if you're copying and moving from the same Excel file, then this code as it is right now on the screen is sufficient enough.